Hello, and welcome back to Break, the Twilight Labyrinth. My dinner tonight consisted of Walmart sushi, so we'll see how long the session goes.
I'm so sorry.
Choices.
I only regret a few of them. Mostly the fact that I had dropped my sushi onto my keyboard. But
No, that
5
is.
seconds.
It all got a very confusing. We all got a confusing message earlier.
yeah. So yes, I am John. I am the GM, and with us today are Saria.
I'm finally back on this one. Oh my god! Apparently I'm playing Dahlia and I missed out on a bunch of things that Dahlia would have loved.
Oh yeah.
But here we are. It's okay. We'll figure things out.
What happened to you?
In-laws.
Okay, sorry. An ad started playing. But yeah, Dahlia would have loved a lot of the nonsense that had been occurring.
He loves nonsense. I am born from the land of nonsense.
Yeah, and he probably would have successfully gotten some stuff off of the large sword the party fought.
Ah, right.
I mean, they didn't need help killing it, but...
That's good.
But yeah, speaking of that large Zard, the one who ripped its bones out and traded them for a gun, we have Dora.
Hi, I'm Pandora Beatrix, and I am playing Ensign Pertesha Blake of the redacted starship Reginald. Or, originally. She's starting to lose hope that's going to change,
Yes. Alright, and rounding us out is the cat with all the answers, Cosmo.
Hi, I'm Cosmo. I'll be playing Strange Brew, your local catboy heretic. He has so many good ideas right now. You guys have no idea. This is gonna go so well.
It's true. We have no idea. Especially me. I'm excited to see how this recap is gonna go.
Yeah.
Previously on X-Men.
Alright, so, speaking of previously, two of our party members had become marketable, toys, such as a action figure for Dalian, and a plushie for Tussie. So let us see.
Did you mix that up again? We were literally talking about it like 5 minutes ago.
Timelines. Regardless. The party, Blurb and Meza and Strange are standing there talking with this spear that has some beef with Trude. And mid-sentence, Meza stops. This horrified expression passes over his face. And Blurb and 12. Blurb and sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just making fun of you. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Blurb and Strange take a look at, they're looking at this horrified expression on Meza's face as he appears to become more and more shiny and more two-dimensional, and as he is becoming two-dimensional, he shrinks, and one of the ribbons that decorates his bandit leather armor kind of turns into a nice metal chain with a very long looped piece of metal at the end, and he has become a keychain. And, and as Blurb goes to pick him up and investigate what has occurred, he almost doesn't change at all as he becomes a plushie. But
Probably good point last time. This is neat.
yeah. But speaking of plushies, you see Wayne, as he is still here for some reason, kind of shudder, and he's trying to keep the smile, but he looks a little bit sick. And Lolo looks over and is like, "Uh-oh," like dives into him, comes out with the Tussie plushie, and throws it. And as it squeaks onto the ground, you watch as it stretches and the felt turns back into skin and whatever weird polyester material the uniform is made out of, and metal, as Tussie is standing there. And as you are recovering from whatever that just was, your storage pack starts emitting a warning of spatial transdimensional anomalies, and it purges the Dalian action figure. And as the Dalian action figure flies through the air, you see Lolo jump up, grab it, and as she lands and sets it down, much like with the Tussie plush, you see the Dalian action figure start to grow back, and the plastic turns back into skin and leaves and cloth as Dalian has recorporated.
Hey guys, you're back.
Did that thing happen again?
Yeah.
Why?
You know, the more they explain it, the less sense it makes. It feels like it's just like a weird, convenient plot device. I don't know.
Well, yes, but at least there's like, a mercurial alphabet god or something. Like, it just happens. That's not dramatically satisfying. It's just weird.
You'd love the land of the fairies.
I mean, I've always
Nothing ever
wanted to go.
happens for a reason there.
Great.
So,
So the spear that is currently stuck in the ground pipes up and says, "Well, that's happening for a reason here too, as well."
Oh yeah, maybe Veltha can understand it. But by the way, guys, this is Veltha, and y'all remember Trude.
Trude waves at you, and then with one of her little chicken dragon legs kicks over the spear that's stuck in the ground.
this seems to be a very different place than since when I went to sleep.
Yeah, as you look
Oh.
around, you see that you are on the edge of a stretch of land, kind of like like leading up to a cliff. And at the edge of this cliff, you see this absolutely ruined fort with a lot of bipedal snail creatures slowly running away from it.
Yeah, that was we sort of did that. It was they grabbed Trude and Veltha, so we had to get them out of there.
Obviously, they had to rescue me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
But anyway, Blur put on a concert, and then I pretended to be a bird, and that seemed to scare everybody. So, hopefully, that should be something of a non-issue.
Okay. And
It just-
is this the spear we were trying to get?
Yeah. I'll retrieve. I'll just kind of grab Velvet from under Trude. I'm just gonna. Dalian's, I think, the only one who can wield you. God, feels weird to say.
No, it's quite all right.
But yeah, I think we determined, Veltha, you said that you beat the Grimwing before, right?
Oh yeah, several times.
See?
Not every loop, but every couple loops when I need to.
Loops. Loops? Loops
Right.
isn't going around in a circle?
Yes.
Well... So...
Oh right, they were.
Yeah,
Yes, they were objects.
Yeah,
okay.
so we're kind of... So the Labyrinth is actually kind of like an elaborate security device for locking away some kind of eldritch, unshaped entity. And fun story, now we're part of it and we have to destroy it to escape a time loop. And also probably keep keep the unshaped one that's inside of the Labyrinth from destroying probably all of it eventually.
Dalian is surprisingly just being very like, okay.
Sorry, what what is it you think that we're supposed to destroy? The labyrinth?
Oh no, the unshaped one at the center of the Labyrinth.
Oh, okay. So, sure. It's sure.
How do I explain this? There's like, so
I believe in you. Go ahead.
An unshaped is I think the best way that like I've been told about them are basically they're unshaped, so they don't have a form, you know? They don't have a body, but they exist as a spirit that can control things.
Yeah, it's they're
Not terribly far off.
yeah, she's
An elf.
I mean, yeah.
An elf used to be an unshaped. Elves were originally unshaped that decided to give themselves shape, and now they're elves.
That's good information. At any rate, this unshaped, I think they call her the Baroness of Scales. We're gonna hope that I remember that right.
Yep, that's right.
She's at the center of this labyrinth, and the labyrinth was kind of created to stop her from, like, this is a lot, so I'm assuming it was something pretty bad.
Well, beyond the fact that she's an unshaped, she is, I'll say her existence is problematic to temporal stability.
Yeah. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, considering that she's being trapped by time. Anyway.
When the name the Baroness of Scales is uttered, does Dalian recognize any part of that name?
You can give me a check of some amount of lore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Insight?
Yes. And what
and also,
what all
may I use my
purviews-
purview? May I use my purview of dealing with the odd and arcane?
You sure heckin' can.
Yeah! Okay, so I have the bonus. I'm not gonna put the bonus into this roll. We could put it in later. No. Absolutely not. In fact, I am there. My brain is still dead.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
That is a
Oh.
nat 20.
My brain is so incredibly dead. So Dalian is just going to respond in a way that is very expected of Dalian, and he's just gonna be like, well, I mean, if it's an unshaped, I can always try to talk her out of it.
See, that's what I said.
Seems like you'd be talking her into it, or
Well, I mean, whether it's in or out, I mean, I have some experience being, you know, a little a lot of unshaped in the murk, kind of granted me title of diplomat as Lord of Peace.
See?
That sounds impressive.
I think I could use part of that.
Yeah, see, and I talk to things to like extraplanar entities all the time. So, like, how different could it be? Like, I mean, sure, it's like some incomprehensible being of like probably nameless, like impossible levels of power, but like as long as I can talk to it, and maybe just get it to, I don't know, take a nap or something.
Not impossible, but unimaginable.
Hey, one of those things, if it's not impossible, that does mean that it's technically possible.
Both of those words sound like quitter talk. So I'm going to note that the word loop has not been explained yet, though
Right.
we have also now mentioned temporal instability, which kind of suggests something.
Oh.
Right. Yeah.
Am I in the ballpark?
Yeah. Kind of.
Great.
So basically, the voiceless Rose, who is Trude's battle princess.
Yeah, True makes a horrible metal screeching sound that she made the first time you guys encountered her and asked her who she belonged to.
Yeah, her. Anyway, she trapped this thing with the help of some kind of artifact that is either a crown or a helmet, depending on who you ask. And so she's sort of basically just trying to keep this thing from getting out of where I'm going to refer to it as the center of the labyrinth, because that feels like the easiest way to describe it.
Sure.
By collecting pockets of localized time, which now also includes the town where at least me and Dalian met at the Guildmasters thing where I live. Yeah, basically once those shreds of time that have wrapped themselves around the center part of the labyrinth dissolve, they sort of like reset into a loop. So yeah.
Okay.
So we're trapped in a time loop.
How long of a loop are we talking about?
Well,
How long?
Yes, that
From the inside, not I mean relatively speaking.
Yes. It is indeterminate. Sometime, yes, in some of these pockets, it could be minutes, and other pockets, it's a majority of an aeon. This particular pocket we're standing in, I believe, is on a 5-year cycle. Unfortunately, the cycle starts after Grimwing has set up its roost in Old Matown. So, a bit unfortunate for the Mundy Mutts, but let's see. Yours is relatively new. I don't believe me or Trude have made it that far out of the labyrinth, so we can't really determine how many loops, if any, the pocket you come from has gone through. I'm sorry. Are you are you an otherworlder? And you don't know how, but yeah, you get the feeling that
That's what we're saying. Yeah.
Fascinating. Did you come here through a door, or did you just kind of appear?
Well, I mean, there was a dimensional anomaly. It's not strictly speaking a door, but you know.
Oh no, it would have been strictly a door. I don't think we have ever had a dimensional stray from outside the loop. This is at least interesting.
I'm glad to be of service.
Lovely.
Do people in the loop remember it when it resets?
Well, some with particularly powerful ties to magic can retain some amount of information, or those who have made it to the sanctum or center of the labyrinth, such as myself and Trude, have knowledge of the previous loops, but for the most part, yes, the population does not realize that the loop exists.
And that's why nobody believed that. That's why everyone thought we were crazy when we said that we came here through the labyrinth, because they don't know they're in the labyrinth.
Okay.
Okay. Then, is there anything else we should know about before we? I mean, it looks like we need to kill the Grimwing first, and we got the spear.
And we got yeah. So we have those, and oh right, Lolo found an egg. I don't know if that's important, but it feels like we should mention it.
Found
Yeah,
a what?
you watch as Lolo kind of gets that expression of "oh yeah," and jumps on top of Wayne, and she's digging through Wayne, tosses out a couple of parcels that look like outfits or armor or something, and then turns around and holds up this large egg with, I believe, blue dots across it. And like this egg is like the size of a basketball.
Oh. Where'd you guys find this one?
In a hole.
I'll point to the ruins.
Can I attempt to identify
Yes,
this
you may.
one?
Yes, you may.
I think this is odd and arcane. Let's go!
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Oh wait, I have
We
a
sure-
bonus because of the purview. 8!
That is true. Okay,
I did
so
it! Only it is redeemed.
so yeah, looking at this egg, it is odd because these to your knowledge, these eggs should have pink polka dots, but otherwise this looks like a Rokodo egg. And Strange would know what a Rokodo is. It's like a large bird that is currently ridden into battle, such as a warhorse or a chugabo.
Yes, I'm very happy with this.
So Dan's over here like, oh! I mean, you did find something interesting. It looks like a Rokodo egg, but... usually their spots are pink, but this one's blue. I wonder if that means it'll come out as a different color.
Oh, we're not gonna eat it, boss?
I mean... Do I
well-
think it lives? Is it alive?
Have you...
I mean, I can check if you want.
That is true. Tussa can give us a check.
Yeah, can we check if it lives? Because if it's dead, then yeah, sure, we'll eat it. But if it's alive, then I think we will have more use out of it.
She will pull out her finicky polycorder and take a look at the egg.
Egg. Or some
Shouldn't name this episode Egg.
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 Like it doesn't have a roll or anything associated with it unless you want to
Oh.
add something. I think it just works.
Oh, nice.
but
Okay.
it's,
So yeah, you scan this with your polycorder, and yeah, the life sign is weak, but there is it is alive somehow.
okay.
So
do we-
then, in which case, Down's over. If you say that it's alive, then Down's just
Yeah,
like,
it
then we're
seems-
definitely
seems
not
to-
eating this.
Seems to have been fertilized and it's still viable. I would love to
Then-
tell you more than that, but
Do we
Yeah.
need to I don't know, does someone need to sit on it? What? To incubate it.
Question. How many slots is this egg?
1, I believe.
Okay.
Yes,
Well, I have 0 inventory left.
that's fine. Wynn has 10.
Yeah,
Or
Wynn's
Wayne.
been Wayne's been taking care of it. Let me see what I've got. Oh, did I ever? Hold on. I think I actually might have a slot because it's 3 treats to 1 slot, right?
Yes, Dalian?
Okay.
I think so.
You're the one that makes all the
grab
treats.
My
Okay.
book.
Yeah, I think the last time I gave food a treat, I forgot to take the slots back down to 2.
Yeah,
mine,
I mean,
mine are one or 10 to a slot.
actually, I was gonna say because I'm over here like I was literally playing Break all weekend.
Yeah, all weekend.
all
Is that
weekend. I think
rations, or is that?
It should be the same as rations. It should
I mean-
be the same.
Okay,
Same as
okay,
rations.
cool.
The thing-
So then,
what Tussie calls rations, but they are treats mechanically.
okay,
They're
yes.
particularly
Just to be
tasty
confusing.
rations.
Okay, what else do I have? I have.
Also, I do have like a functional
That's
outfit that I'm not
good.
wearing, so can I use that to just like wrap the egg in some
Okay.
amount of
I
warmth?
Okay,
I will say yes, but then the egg takes up 2 slots.
I
It's
do.
okay.
I do
It's just
also have
me.
2 slots available, so I can take the egg and just like put it in my hoodie or something. I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
no, like I'm
I
here to
have-
take care of this egg until it hatches.
I have plenty of
But
I have
wait,
plenty of room in the
Dalian's
buffer, but
prepared.
things don't really have biological processes in there, so it wouldn't like mature.
Do it. Okay. Well, I mean, I think it would be pretty neat to have a cool.
I mean, when these things hatch, do they like? How long do they? What is their actual like growth period like?
Oh, it's gonna be so cute and fluffy, or it's gonna be like a baby pigeon, where it's kind of different.
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
I'm just saying, like right now might not be the best time to start a family. There's a
Listen,
lot going on.
I mean, we don't know how. I mean, we don't know how long this is gonna take.
I mean, like at the worst case scenario, we're just carrying it with us for a little while, and if it hatches, we can just carry the baby around. How much bigger than the egg could it be?
That is an adorable interpretation of worst case scenario, but okay.
Listen,
You just gotta live a little longer. You'll get there.
Also, we will definitely need to take note of who the Rokudo decides to imprint on. They have been
That's one of
known
those things.
They have been known to be so incredibly loyal. In
Yeah.
a good way, but also
Trude
means
pipes
that-
up and says, "They're jerks."
okay,
Okay.
that's good to know.
But
Either
also
we should-
considering it's a bird, I'm just over here like, does it take that long for birds even to like?
You know what? Look up. Yeah, somebody look up how long it takes for an ostrich to reach maturity.
An ostrich, okay, because
Yeah.
I can tell you with the duck.
I'm gonna guess like
Like a year.
I don't know, 18
Ooh.
months.
Yeah.
Ooh, ostrich life cycle.
Oh.
Okay. In the wild lives between 30 to 45 years.
Good
Wow,
lord.
okay. Okay.
Impressive.
When does it become an adult?
Which is gonna be like 6 weeks.
37 minutes.
By 6 months, young
Oh,
ostriches resemble smaller adults.
Okay, so that's still not quite, but
Yeah, that's not like full size, but that's. I think you're basically like a teenager. You
Yeah.
can do some things.
I would also put on this point. I'd like to talk about the classical tome that I'm sure that everybody studied at Portian University. Final Fantasy tactics. Once this egg hatches, it will in fact be an adult Rokudo. 2, we're gonna have infinite Rokudo, regardless of how many
Yeah.
Rokudo we have in the party.
And also, we are in a time loop.
Yeah.
Like, we are
That's
in a time loop. Who knows what will happen?
Yeah, you could hatch this thing just for it to go through the horrors of unbirth as it turns back into an egg immediately.
That would be awful.
Please don't do that. Please don't
I
do
won't.
that to my son or daughter.
We will find out.
Yeah. But,
Also, it sounded like Lola brought out a bunch of other things. What are the bunch of other things from this pack?
Right, there's
So-
also like armor and stuff.
yeah, so, Dalian, as your attention moves towards the packets of clothes that was just kind of haphazardly tossed out, you see the scales of a large Zard and like the fur of a Champa as you start kind of unraveling this one, and then you start seeing some spikes from other miscellaneous monsters, and you have found identified rather a set of beast killer armor. So it is a medium set of armor with the spiked quality, which I believe means if anything tries to grapple you, they take damage
It
automatically.
takes damage if they try to grapple me, or they try to eat me, or basically in general, if they kind of do like a
Yeah, if they
glomp thing.
if they touch you, they take some amount of damage.
Yeah, except attacks don't count.
Yeah,
Basically,
yeah,
like they
yeah.
have to like
Yeah, they got to get you.
yeah, they gotta get me.
And the other suit of armor is a lot lighter. I described it horribly the last time, but it's like segments of leather that are designed to go like over, like normal clothes. And as you, sorry, my alarm almost went off. But yeah, as you examine it, you see that there are long tubes connecting a tank on the back of this armor to a like some kind of pneumatic device on the wrist of the gauntlets, and a small spike sticking out the end. And this is Omni maneuver gear. It is light armor, and it has integrated grappling hooks.
Yeah. So, audience, what he's describing is Attack on Titan armor.
Yeah, I got that. I haven't even seen that show. I just absorbed it through osmosis.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess just kind of like a fun little like, oh, that's neat kind of thing Dalian might also clock is like, these are both very specifically like armor built for hunting
Yeah.
monsters.
Yeah.
Like
Because
these
use
are
the
not.
grappling hook to get on like the big guy, and
Yeah.
again, it's
So yeah, like these are not armors for defending towns or waging war. It's like, nah, we're going hunting, boys.
but Dalian, I think, would be his interest would be immediately piqued by the beast hide armor, and he's just like, oh, is anyone using this?
Have you checked inside for a doll?
So, no, so I can't, you know me, I can't lift anything over 10 pounds right now, so I can't put on the, and I think Mesa said that it wouldn't really work with his whole thing, and we'll just like sort of motion to the fact that it's built for a bigger person.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna fit a taller person. We'll say. I don't think it's gonna fit Blurb. So I guess it's up to you two if you want to use these.
Oh, I'm good, thank you.
In which case, I'll use this if you guys don't mind. Give me a second. I would like to switch from my light armor to the medium armor. So if I remember correctly, medium armor was 2 slots?
Yes. I have it right here
Okay.
somewhere.
Okay, so I would need to actually get rid of the light armor.
Oh,
in
no.
my
Okay,
inventory.
light armor is 2 slots, medium is 3.
It was 3. Okay, yeah. I was over here like, I know like one was 3.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, so it will be 3 slots, so I need to get rid of a couple of things in here.
Again, Wayne is just here, and he's like a 10-slot trash can at the moment.
A factotum, as we all need.
And you also have a factotum.
Yeah, we also do have a factotum. Do we have? So did I actually like give my functional outfit away?
Yeah, if you're gonna wrap the egg in the functional outfit, then
yes.
you
Okay,
have
so in which
freed
case
up that slot.
helps. That helps. And if I'm removing the light armor, oh, okay. So if I take out the light armor and my functional outfit, I actually have 4 slots left. So I could put in medium armor.
I think you should.
Yay!
Tassi is fascinated by the other, we'll call it gear. Like fascinated in a, like, you know, when you go into one of those places and like look at Victorian era medical instruments, like,
just like, wow,
that
is
is
barbaric.
People made some choices there.
Yeah,
and
like
yet,
I mean, boy, I do
mean,
have this authoritative outfit I'm not using. I don't know if you guys heard my cat, but she's
did not.
fine.
But also, do you not want to wear your authoritative outfit?
I just never have.
It would have been
Like,
really helpful when you were intimidating those snails.
Yeah, but I didn't need it either. I don't know. Because I'm also worried that as a guy who kind of just stands at the back and asks other people to do things for me, that I'm not going to get a lot of use out of being hypermobile.
I mean, it seems like I've played nonsense space squares a bunch, so I'm used to jumping around randomly.
I mean, one, that game sounds amazing too. I think probably that
fascinating.
Makes you suited for it. Yeah.
I think anyone actually knows even a tenth of the rules. It's bizarre. You need like a whole room to play it in though, so it's rough out here, I guess. But yeah, I guess, I mean, the question is, I think, can I find a way to like, can it coexist with my experimental transporter buffer, like, which is a large thing that goes on my back, right? Can they share space back there?
Yeah, you could adjust the little nonsense air canister that's hooked to the back and probably attach it to one of the other many belts this suit of armor has. Armor in quotes.
My defense rating is now 15.
Oh,
hey, the more I can understand about the local
15,
technology.
Oh, mine is 12. That is not as bad as I thought.
If I ride Lolo into battle, I could have a defense rating of 17.
Hell yeah.
And then, did I put my...
am I supposed to get a bonus from deafness to defense?
No, you don't.
Okay,
you could potentially get a bonus from your speed rating.
Gotcha. No, that's...
And sometimes
that's
your size, but you're a human, so...
Yeah, you're at average.
I apparently did not add I did not add my new cat's cord to this. To my.
Oh yeah, you
this
have a
bear.
new whip.
I do.
What?
Also, Saria, I absolutely love that you are slowly sinking further and further out of frame.
I mean, I don't know how to tell you this. It's just like I'm just like this. And
He's
also my
reducing.
chair doesn't the chair's kind of old, so it doesn't
yeah.
actually stay up.
But yeah, it just slowly, and then you have to.
Yeah, just I looked over at OBS and like all I could see was like from the nose up.
I'm just like, hello.
Yeah.
I am small.
You don't
I
even
don't know.
have
I
to,
feel like that's very Dalian energy,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, Dahlia already has like half his
Yeah, like,
face
he's
covered
already
by like
got-
his hair from above. But also, like, I think my webcam is having some issues holding on to the
Yeah.
computer, so.
yeah, it's
Yes,
struggling a little bit.
yes, they do.
Yeah, because my computer screen is like curved in the back, which this
Oh,
webcam is
yeah.
not built to
Mm.
stay on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I had the
So it's
3D print
trying.
apart for my
Okay.
camera when it was on there, but yeah.
Should do that.
So Tussie's gonna go ahead and try to put that on under the pretense of understanding local technology better, but mostly it just looks like dangerously cool.
Yeah.
I feel like it would mesh really nicely with what you got already.
Yeah. Alright, so light armor gives you a defense bonus of +2, takes up 2 slots, and so yeah, you have integrated grappling hooks, which for the most part will give you the effects of supernatural leaping, but also, as the gear's name suggests, you can travel omnidirectionally.
Basically, what was it, like, for the integrated item stuff, it's basically like, oh, you don't have to like spend an action to take it out of your bag.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
have it.
Yeah, like you just have it here.
Yeah.
Okay.
While this is all having, Dalian's finished putting on the armor, and I feel like it would look a little bit odd in the sense that, like, it's called a beast killer armor. It's a little threatening, but Dalian is
Oh,
not
do this.
that,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, you have this pale anime boy with a lotus witch hat wearing Monster Hunter armor.
Yeah.
It
I mean, granted, I'm sure he can find a way to make it match himself, and I can find a way to make it match.
Yes.
But I mean, blue already looks like pretty. He wears green. The blue matches all right. So he's over here like, oh.
This is like when you get. I'm gonna stop referencing Final Fantasy Tactics.
No.
Ignore me.
No, you won't.
John's right. I won't. No, it's like we got to the end. Got to the end of the first chapter, and now Ramza has his cool new armor to represent character growth.
Oh, heck yeah.
I have become scarier.
Yes.
So, the whole, like, you know, giant flying lizard thing, is that, are we still considering that urgent in the sense of, like, it would be bad to wait until less people were objects?
Well,
That is a good question, honestly. Do we want
My
to?
questions are good.
Like, it also seems like there's a whole lot of everything else on top of that going on.
So, I will say, looking at the map right now, the exit back to town is exactly halfway between you and Grimwing.
Oh.
we
So I
could
know
do-
people were talking about like restocking and like basically like, you know, getting some items sorted and all that.
Yeah.
That
Like,
does
it's
sound
I
like
mean-
that does make an easy opportunity to do so.
I mean, yeah, I think I'd be amenable to running back up and I don't know, do we have stuff that we can sell to sort of like... I mean, I know that I've got a couple of things.
I still have Champa hide.
Yeah.
Let's see. I've got the outfit that I never wear.
Dalian has the outfit he never wears.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the functional outfit
Yeah.
that I put around the egg. That's why I put it around the egg.
Yeah.
Oh, if we go to
Gotcha.
town, we could find a way to like.
And then I've got soup,
take
and
the
then...
egg.
Oh, I do have this, and I'll pull out the Sword Lady Stitchy Vice. I do have this thing, but I think the lady in the lake wanted me to keep it with me so she could figure out some stuff about how the labyrinth works. And actually, that's good. Maybe she can help Blur build the time elevator.
Dalian, give me a roll for weird things.
I love weird things. Yeah, no, the bonus isn't going to be enough for that either.
Oof.
Here's the thing. I have a
Rolling.
-1 in insight. Like,
Yeah, it looks
That
familiar,
looks
but
rough.
you just can't
Rough.
quite like put your finger on what this thingamawhat's it is. Actually, Tussie can give me a insight check on this too. What purviews do you have?
Well, effective multitasking, scrounging for what you need, and identifying extremely rare dangers.
I'll allow dangers.
Sure. Half of the things
oh
you
no.
pick up. These things.
I mean, it did come from the lady in the lake who's a weapons dealer, so...
Oh wait, so
Oh. All
I have
right.
I have the I have edge because I have second to none, but I have deeply forgotten the mechanics, so I don't know what that means.
Reroll.
Does it
Edge
mean
is
that you roll
advantage.
twice? Oh, okay.
There's like a lot of noise coming through on my end. I'll
Oh, no.
mute briefly.
Well, that's deafness.
Oh, that's accurate. It's the same number, but
Oh, it's the
I
same
can
number?
throw
Oh, okay, same number.
yeah, I have 12 in both
Yay!
of those things.
Okay. So, yeah, like taking a closer look at the whatchamacallit. This is a paradox anchor, as you would call it, or something thereabouts. It's kind of a way for someone to anchor themselves temporally in two points in time without causing too much of a disruption.
Sure. It's a temporal stabilizer. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Great. I'm gonna go right in though. Time elevator?
Oh, right. So Blurb had the idea that since technically, like, while the labyrinth occupies physical space, most of what it occupies is temporal space. So he figured if we could figure out a way to make like a spell or an actual like elevator but made of time, which I assume would like have to do with the spell, that we could just use that to sort of just move through time rather than going through each layer of the labyrinth individually to get to the center.
Oh, I'm glad you understood that. He was talking straight up gibberish to me.
Is that just not what anybody else was thinking? It's
I wasn't around. I was asleep.
that's fair. You guys were busy at the time, being
I
not
also-
here.
It also felt like I was not in the correct time zone.
That, it's sort of weird how it feels. It feels like our time zones are always somehow misaligned.
Terrible side effect of the labyrinth.
Also, just me, like, out of character. There is, like, a type of downtime that I think would very much be of interest to Blurb for trying to figure this out. Like, there
I think-
literally is a downtime that's like, figure out like arcane stuff or do
Yeah.
crafting or whatever. Figure
Oh,
out
you did
clues on how to make this thing or
He did do crafting last time. Can they? Is the light show still here?
No, the light show had gone into Blurb's pocket as he started transforming.
Okay, that's fair.
Well, that seems like a literally tomorrow problem. So we'll just put a pin in that.
and it
Good to
sounds
go.
like we're just gonna try and go back and recoup and I guess get our heads in order.
Yeah, that sounds good. I can maybe do some research, and I
Yeah.
think, yeah, like I'll go to the library, and I'll see what kind of books they have, and then I'll be able to make an argument that Mesa will agree with that we just need to talk to. That we just need to talk to the Baroness of Scales and just get her to leave us alone.
I was gonna ask about that earlier, but I got distracted by time. The when you say scales, that's not coming through with any linguistic context tag for me, and it's ambiguous.
Oh,
What
well,
kind of
Oh,
scales?
that's just kind of what Unshaped are like.
No. When she takes physical form, she prefers the forms of reptiles. So the scales are in the sense of hide.
Sure, gotcha.
Gotcha. Okay, so literal scales, not like she's not like really attached to the concept of justice or
I
something.
mean, scales can also be literal, but
They could have been.
That's fair. Or wait, they might. She might really be. She might really like measurements.
Perhaps you could ask her when you decide to bargain with the Eldritch entity.
When I figure out how to talk to her, then listen, it's gonna be fine. Again, I talk to weird
Oh.
extra dimensional beings all the time. That's
I
easy.
I gotta-
dream call,
See?
which if I remember correctly, dream call actually is the language of the unshaped.
It is.
See? So see? Exactly. I have an expert. I should probably learn Dream Call.
I'm gonna ask just in case. Probably not, but just in case. Whenever one of these unshaped is around, like presumably like talking or doing things, whatever, is there like coincidentally a very large box nearby with like lights on it?
No, there's
No? Okay.
typically chaos related to whatever universal aspect they represent. So, bugs running amok. I suppose in the situation of the Baroness of Scales, maybe time anomalies or reptiles acting strangely. I believe there's one that actively eats knowledge, so ignorance spreads like a plague in that one's presence.
My guardian mostly just watched over lotuses and frogs.
Guardian was unshaped.
If I remember in actual Break Lord, the Merc is home of the Fae, and Fae are listed as unshaped.
Mm-hmm.
Fae are
Right.
a type of unshaped.
That's
so
right. That's right.
literally, so literally, Dalian is raised by unshaped.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I mean, frogs are pretty good.
Hence, Dalian is over here like, oh, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah,
He's like-
that tracks.
She's like, oh, there's an unshaped in the center of this labyrinth. I wonder if we used to be neighbors. Like, that's why Dalian is so nonplussed.
Okay. At any rate, yeah, let's go. We can go. Hey, Feltha, are you gonna be able to, like, come to the surface with us?
Well, I suppose that depends on how strongly the link between the previous labyrinth and your time pocket is. Either I could pass by the barrier, or I will just, well, to your senses, cease to exist until you re-enter.
I guess the thing that I'm worried about slightly about going back is that I'm not, like, if we come back, we're not going to be able to find you guys again right away, and we'll have to do a bunch of stuff to track you back down.
Yeah, you see Trude look at Veltha and be like, yeah, you might just get lost in another river.
Another. Hey, Trude.
Hmm?
Do you were you hanging out with some Mundy Mutts a while back?
Yes.
Got it. That explains some things. Anyway, I guess what I'm asking is there like a place where you guys can wait for us, or do you want to try to come to the surface? And
Well,
I guess I guess if we just like leave you by the entrance, we could, if you guys can wait for us for a little while.
yeah, you get the impression of a shrug from Veltha as she says, well, there's not really much I can demand that you do with me as spear and all.
Mostly it's like if I leave you guys alone, what I'm worried about is that somebody's gonna think that, well, like, Trude, we already found you getting got in somebody's backpack.
Trude just kind of looks at you and says, no, you didn't. And just kind of gives you this look of like, still, stop it. Don't embarrass me in front of the weapon.
Anyway, like, I'm thinking if somebody walked right into the labyrinth and saw a really cool crystal spear and what is clearly a heart companion, they're maybe gonna be a little opportunistic.
Well, the last guys that tried to kidnap me died, so I figure that luck might hold up.
All right.
And I don't know anybody who would want this thing. And she kicks at the spear again.
Don't
What
be nice. Be
type
nice.
of weapon is it?
It is a spear. It is made of crystal. Pink crystal, I believe I described it as.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very ornate. The head of the spear is a bit wavy, and where the spear meets the haft, it is a big circle and a stylized like sun rays coming off of it.
Okay. But mechanically speaking, what type of weapon is it?
Arcing.
Arc. Okay.
Or wait, I believe arcing is what halberds.
Yeah, halberds
Yeah,
and
yeah,
basically like anything that could do like that kind of sweep.
Yeah, mechanically she is a arcing weapon.
Okay. And okay. Cuz I think someone said, "Oh, only Dalian could wield this," which is false actually.
Mm-hmm.
A battle princess cannot wield any weapon other than their heart's blade.
Oh.
They do not have proficiency in a regular weapon. Their heart's blade can be any weapon, but they can't wield like an actual physical weapon without getting a penalty.
Okay.
Unless it's a standard weapon. Standard weapons are the only thing.
Okay, because I can use a standard weapon or a lash weapon, and that's it.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, it's champions and raiders who can wield all weapons. And
Oh,
I
so
don't think
maybe-
there's any other class that has proficiency in arc weapons.
I should have taken the power. That was the one where Strange could have called on himself from an alternate dimension where he chose to be a pretty mid champion.
So, yeah, as Dalian is kind of having this Sherlock moment of, wait a second, we're all
I
too
don't know how to use
noodly
this.
armed to use a spear. You
It's
kind
so
of
funny you say that when like Dalian isn't actually all that noodle armed, but just like
Pretty hench.
yeah.
but just Dalian and something about murder princesses and battle princesses. Like
Yeah.
I think it actually comes with like they usually have like lower insight because they don't actually know how to use any weapon.
Yeah.
they just have like it's like their heart split. It's from their soul. It's like
Yeah.
because it's their soul weapon, they know how to use that. But anything else, they're like, I'll be honest, I've kind of just been winging it the whole time.
Yeah, you kind of get this this impression that Veltha is rolling her eyes, and she says, "You don't have to wield me per se. Just propel me towards the Grimwing, and I will do the rest."
Well, that makes things a lot easier.
I mean, if you're okay with that.
That's how I usually do it.
And
I mean-
we got quite a few options for propelling you out there. Even
What-
Lolo has very good jumping.
What kind of a range are we talking about? Like, if we know the general direction, can we just throw you now?
I would
We
line
kinda have
of
to
sight
see it.
is required.
Okay. So we got to see the thing. Okay, that's fair.
Yes.
Just checking.
Yes, I
guess
I need to know where to aim, I'll say.
Okay. Strange is gonna raise his gauntleted hand and go, not it.
Really? I figured you'd be the ideal candidate, what with the ogre gauntlet and everything.
So the thing about the ogre gauntlet is that if I can't use it too much or it might kill me.
Oh, right. Yes. I apologize. I forgot creatures have that innate fear of death and what have you.
Yeah, it's a thing. I mean, I guess I could try.
I mean, it hasn't killed you yet.
See, that's what I've been saying, but then Mesa gets all about it. when he makes that motion, his tail puffs up too, by the way.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
maybe we can find something that you can practice on.
we could make a stick.
Sure, you could practice on a stick.
Or
Right.
you could practice riding on Lolo. Again, she is very good jumping. She could at least get you part of the way.
So there is that, but also, and then he'll kind of motion to Tessie, if she could use the gear, then wouldn't it be easier to just kind of
Oh, that too.
grab onto something and get close and just kind of...
Sure. I'm here for whatever. Although let's actually talk about this for a sec. So, like, how Tussie is addressing the spear. How confident are you of actually like doing this all on your own? Like, is it literally we are just delivering you and then we can just watch, or
Oh no, I can greatly interfere with some of its natural abilities. If you have a particularly strong arm and can pierce its biosorceress hide and bones with me, then perhaps I can get to its heart, but in
Yeah, I super
most
don't.
loops, I am used to, I'll say, pin it down or wound it to some degree. I have been
Gotcha.
used to pierce its wings, to take out its eyes, to physically nail it to a piece of ruins. And once I have bitten into its flesh, I will not allow myself to be removed. So
Okay,
it
so all
will.
we've got to do get you in there, and then after that we can just kind of wail on it, or I can ask somebody else to wail on it.
Yes, wailing on it does. That does suffice to subdue it.
Having it not flying certainly sounds like would help.
I mean, and Donian's got range, so what if we just like, could we use you as just like a really big arrow? I'm just getting all the options out there.
I can try.
I don't believe anyone has ever fired me like an arrow before.
We could try something new.
I was actually gonna ask if anybody had like incorporated you into some sort of complicated device in order to use your power to I don't know, do something more. I don't want to use the word impressive, but impressive than just like hitting it, you know, with a rock or whatever.
Well, if you have ideas, I am metaphorically all ears.
Are we thinking like mechanical propulsion?
Oh
You
no,
could say
no,
I'm all
no, no.
spears.
I'm thinking like, I don't know, some sort of like quantum resonance effect maybe. The problem is the stuff. All of your stuff here is so weird. I need more stuff. I'll figure it out.
Well, I feel like we have like a lot of different kinds of stuff, but
We do have a
I'm
lot of
sure
stuff.
we could find the stuff you want.
I mean, yes. We've agreed that we've got to go back to the surface, and I guess we're going to see if Trude and Veltha can come with us, and if they can't, we'll find a place where they can wait for us. Right?
This
Yeah,
sounds like a
sure.
plan to me.
Okay, let's maybe get moving while we have some daylight before one of us gets turned into a creature, like a plushie again. And then that way we can kind of fill in, hopefully, if Blurb and Mazer are well by then, we can fill them in on the plan. And if not, I think we can handle it.
Yeah.
But either way, we probably should go resupply, and I can do some research on the Grimwing, and then see if there's anything on this specific gun that maybe would make it easier to, get in contact when the time comes. Or I guess defeat them. Whatever.
I hope we wouldn't have to, but there are some unshaped kind of like that.
Yeah, I mean, like, if it weren't for the fact that she's literally, like, they thought it was the Voiceless Rose thought it was, like, a good idea to trap them in, honestly, what could possibly be hundreds, at this point, layers of time. Probably, like, it's worth having the benefit of a doubt that they might not be up to some talking.
How do we feel about the judgment of the voiceless rose? Is that what we're saying?
Her
Yeah,
judgment's impeccable. She is a hero among heroes.
Okay,
Well,
this is the person, right? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, she she worked directly with the first hero, from what I'm hearing. So, actually, I should see if I can research her as well.
The first hero is actually a him.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna
well,
say,
no, I meant
us.
researching.
Oh,
I meant
the
to research
Rose.
the voiceless Rose, not to research the first hero.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Yeah, it is common knowledge to the people of the outer world that the first hero is now an emperor in the Burning Gardens named
Yep.
Regulus. So he's still out and about.
Yeah,
just
he still
a
lives. Yep. And
So
no
we
one has seen him for a very long time.
And he
Oh, no,
technically
wait.
is an unshaped.
Yep.
Oh no, wait, maybe we couldn't. I was thinking we could try to get in touch with the first hero, but maybe we couldn't because of the time thing.
Hey, just for the record, there is also I have a thing called my quirk is crowned, where your status is honored by Azura, Devas, unshaped elves, and other immortal entities. Usually, this means little more than polite hospitality and invitations to private functions.
Interesting.
So you
We
know,
could have tea with Cthulhu.
I could.
Fascinating.
Oh, Yogg-Sothoth. Have you done something with your unimaginable horrors?
Oh, it's been so long.
Yogg-Sothoth doesn't have any horrors. He just lets you see the horrors and lets them touch you sometimes. He's just a facilitator.
Facilitator. Alright, so yeah, we have a plan to go back into town and recuperate. So, yeah, everybody... yeah, I'll say knock 2 rations off as I roll for a quick random encounter.
Alright, sounds good. Let me get... I have so many tabs open. I promise they're all important.
Okay, we did that one already.
Okay, that puts me down to 6 rations.
I do also just have a bunch of extra rations for the fact that I was not alive or eating things. So, like, if anyone needs them, I
still have
them.
plenty. I say. We did run into some pixies. I don't think that they ended up with running away with any of our food, but they did try to. Don't tell Mesa. They did try to heist Bob. Don't tell Mesa. He'll never sleep again.
So, yeah, as you're walking through the woods, telling the party about the fairies and the attempted bob napping, you hear a shout in the distance, followed by the pitter-patter of footsteps. And ahead of you, running towards you, you see a undead human, maybe? At least humanoid. He seems to be wearing, like, a ragged, like, suit. He has a soup pot on his head, running and screaming his head off. The large backpack on his back is just jingling and jangling. And behind him, you see a very agitated-looking Champa. And as it is running towards him and he is running towards you, it kind of lunges at him, grabs his backpack, and like starts shaking like violently. And during one of its shakes, the backpack just tears, just clean in half. And you watch as this undead individual goes flying off into the distance from the sheer ferocity of this Champa just going at him like a pit bull. And when the Champa realizes that the zombie is no longer attached to the backpack, it sniffs the air a couple times, turns, and then starts running in the direction he flew off to. So what I rolled for you guys was treasure trove, because I always gotta roll some. I always gotta put something nice for a nat 20 in my my tables. So
Okay, but
as you
it's a morally ambiguous treasure trove.
it is. So
Like
as
clearly someone else's stuff that they literally just lost.
yeah, and as you kind of approach the scene of the shakening, you see several objects kind of scattered across the ground. These objects include one plank of feywood, 3 ingots of ash bronze, 2 ingots of dew silver, 1 bolt of pixie blossom leather, and 3 pearls of trapped songs. These can all be found on starting on page 289. They are
Can you write? Can you like post that list somewhere?
yes,
Yeah.
I
Because
Can
I'm
we put that
interested
the
in a lot
session
of
chat,
that.
Maybe.
yeah. Why? Oh, of course I was in the heckin' break Discord channel. Okay, so one
Excuse me,
plank
sorry.
feywood. Oh, I did not mean to hit straight enter, but whatever. 3 ingot, ash bronze, and what these are for the audience at large are reagents that can be added to upgrade or forge new items.
If I recall, ash bronze is like a material you can forge out of, right?
They all are.
Yeah.
So yeah, ash bronze and dew silver are 2 of them. Pixie blossom leather is like a plant, like a plant-based fabric. Trapped songs, I think, are straight up magical reagents, and feywood is a special kind of wood that keeps growing. Like even if you chop it up and process it.
Maybe that's useful.
Yeah, trapped song is an additive.
Yeah, additive.
Yeah.
The other things
There's
are
additives
material.
and materials. Additives you can basically like use it to add onto something and it gets like a bonus. While materials, basically like if you make something out of that, it gets like it becomes like a magic item basically.
Yeah, like the example they have on page 293 is a sword made of ash bronze, and so it's kind of like a little bit of a cool looking fire sword.
Yeah, because ash bronze is fire
Yeah.
metal.
Oh, that kind of ash.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking that it would be like a tree thing.
It could be a tree thing if you burn it.
Yeah.
If you burn the tree, there it
guess
is.
you
It's
can
ash.
do that,
That's why it's
yeah.
called ash bronze, because it burns things to
Because of that.
ash.
No.
Ash is also a kind of tree. Or
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I
Yeah.
was thinking of. Which, super normal.
So yes, and yeah, each of these can be sold for about 150 coins a pop. And I believe they each take up 1 slot.
I have one
So-
slot left.
Yeah.
Two. And
So, yeah, everything. So yeah, that is 9 slots worth of items total. Wayne currently has 8 slots available.
Oh, okay. So we could kind of load up.
Yeah, load up, and then we could take whatever extras.
Yeah. So yeah, we could do that, and I don't know. I feel like last time we talked about this, we found out that Tessie has like ludicrously large pockets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
factotum!
The by your local units of measurement, the buffer has like 11 slots left in it.
So we could literally just hand it all to Tessie.
Yeah.
Yes! Please.
I mean, that's
can we do
that's
that?
complicated, I guess, if I'm a small object, but somebody's
You're
got
not
to
a
carry
small
it, I
object
guess.
Right now.
Sure, I'm happy to throw it in there for the moment.
I mean, it didn't really complicate anything when you were carrying Dalian.
I guess
Worked
that's
out
true.
fine.
I wonder what would have happened if the time warp unraveled on your Dalian friend and not on the Outworlder.
I don't know, but I'd rather not think about it.
So yeah, you guys take your treasures,
Got some neat stuff.
dump them into the buffer, and yeah, as you approach the entrance to the forest and exit of the labyrinth, you see that something of a small camp has been set up by other delvers that have found their way here. You see the I have forgotten her name, but you see the Groon who you had lunch with the other day. She's hanging out.
Oh yeah, we'll wave.
Yeah, she gives you a polite little nod. You see a Hopalong who is animately talking with a Chib who is just dressed as a little jester who seems very fed up with things.
I remember these guys.
Yeah, you see a few humans hanging about. You see a Raineku who is very much dressed up like your classic rogue, kind of like Meza, and she's off brooding in a corner. How you find a corner in an open-air tent, one of the many mysteries of the outer world. And yeah, they seem to have kind of set up a perimeter around the exit, and as you go back into the labyrinth proper, the this little pseudo base camp is also like kind of bleeding into here as well. So they've cleared out the Mush Doomsday and the remnants of the Shroomitar, and have got this kind of set up as kind of a way station or a resting spot. A couple of the scammer merchants who hang out by the entrance of the Twilight Labyrinth have moved their shops in here, and they have everything that's absurdly marked up and buying things at a fraction of the price people could, just because they want the convenience of selling it now and going back out instead of having to go all the way back to Greylight. But yeah, you guys pass by them perfectly fine and make your way through the labyrinth, following Trude as she kind of guides you through all the shortcuts and hidden paths that she has found out about. And eventually, they lead you back to the surface. And what? I'm just gonna do a little 50-50 here. So
Oh.
all right.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys get to the door of the Twilight Labyrinth, and Trude is kind of leading the way. She stops at the threshold between the door and Greylight and just kind of like looks back at you guys, looks back at the threshold. There we go. I forgot the word already. And she takes a deep breath and like sticks a foot past the threshold, and then like slowly just kind of like moves back and goes all the way past the door of the Twilight Labyrinth, looks at the dirt outside in the sinkhole and back at you guys, and is like, "Oh, well, I don't know whether this is good or bad, but congratulations, you're officially part of the labyrinth."
Yay? Or boo? One of them.
I'll take it as a yay for now.
Hey,
are you-
it means you guys aren't going to get lost.
When you say that, what you mean is like we're all mutually in the same temporal reference frame. Is that what we mean by that?
Yes.
Because you didn't disappear, relatively speaking, or we didn't disappear from you. However that would have worked.
Yes.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
disappointing. I mean, only in a scientific level, because I was gonna, because if I could basically catch the transition. Rada could get some good readings off of that, but it's fine. We'll get it some other way.
I apologize. We'll try to disappear into a temporal anomaly next time.
No, someone or something less useful.
Trude is
you're both
too
great.
dumb to be offended. I'll give you that right now.
That was a compliment. You're useful.
But yeah, the other delvers in the sinkhole are just kind of like looking at you guys as you pass by with this talking dragon chicken and ornate crystal spear. A couple of merchants are trying to buy them off of you guys as you're walking past. And
no. The opening bit is spaceship.
Yeah, that shuts a lot of them up because they're like, what? Like, one of those things where, like, they would try to still haggle with you, but, like, the no-nonsense spaceship just catches them off guard. And, yeah, we are going to use this time to take a quick 5-minute break. And, yeah, the party can decide on their downtime actions while we do that. So we'll be back momentarily. And we're back. Might have been a bit longer than 5 minutes. I don't know. Whatever reason, I don't have a timer on this
We like to
stream
yap.
layout.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. So, the party has come back to the city of Greylight. Your nostrils are once again flooded with the familiar sense of fresh baked goods, hearty stews, and all the other miscellaneous, well-made food that the city is known for. And because Strange had the most solid idea of what he wanted to do for his technical downtime, we will start with him. So,
yeah, I'm going to be using my downtime to research anything I can about the Baroness of Scales, but very specifically how one would call her what things. We know basically what things are in her purview, but what are things that maybe we can use in the event we have to fight her? What are things maybe we could bring as a favor if we were to bargain with her?
okay.
Basically, how we get out of this.
Okay, so yeah, you've found a you found a library in the Temple of the Dawn Orthodoxy. So it is like the Church of the Sun, basically.
Yeah.
They originated from the Burning Garden, and they have some outposts out here in the Twilight Meridian. It also kind of makes sense, what with the mayor being a Promethean and the Dawn Orthodoxy being a majority Promethean in there. I almost said player base.
Okay.
But yeah, most of the people who adhere to this belief are Prometheans. And
Okay.
yeah, you get there, you see a Promethean who was probably a mercenary back in his heyday. You see a lot of patches of scales on his exposed skin that leads you to think that this guy has suffered a lot of damage across a lot of years. But he recognizes you as a student of the university and leads you back into their library, and he makes the mistake of trusting you enough to leave you to your own devices. And of course,
I was gonna ask if Strange just immediately bursts into flame, being a heretic wandering into a temple.
But not yet. But being the little gremlin you are, you do manage to skitter into the forbidden section of the library, which like a little thought in the back of your head, maybe the voice of God, who knows, is just like, it's really dumb that there's a forbidden part of a libraries. And
Voice in my head while I'm skimming through like Eldritch.
yeah. And yeah, you start pouring through Eldritch tomes. You find some old scrolls talking about the Second Aeon and the first hero and his war against the Unshaped. And yeah, you do find a bit about Adil, the Baroness of Scales. Okay, so you want to know how to negotiate with her, or if she has a weakness to use against her, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, you do find a lot of mentions of her as as the divine reptilian. So, she does seem to enjoy it when people treat her like divinity. She seems less smiteful when they do that. Your very classic sacrifices to show your loyalty towards her. Specifically, she likes to devour magic, and that's about all that you can find on that topic.
Okay, so maybe if we got like a magic item that we didn't mind parting with, we could.
Yeah, and as for what to do when fighting her, let's see. Yeah, you see some various artists rendering of her from back in the day, but again, these are like 2 aeons ago, so the pages are very faded and very brittle, so on top of being kind of just hard to read and hard to make out the images, it's like you're kind of afraid to touch them or adjust them too much. But yeah, it seems as though she has some natural resistance to magic to some degree. But yeah, you do see that there is several mentions of a individual with a quote-unquote sun sword who has succeeded in damaging her.
So, Sun Sword.
Sun sword.
Does it say anything about the person with the Sun Sword?
For this, give me an insight roll.
An insight roll? Okay.
Yeah, because these are very faded and very old writing. Like,
all
this
right,
is like,
let me see.
yeah, this is like trying to decipher proper Old English instead of modern Old English.
Right. Could I use my? I'm trying to think if there's anything that I could use from having been to college for that.
You don't have like
Let's see.
edge on college-related roles?
I have old tech, rushing at the last minute, practical know-how, working just enough. I do also have a tome that gives me 12 insight, but I think
nice.
it only works for trade. Because that's what it came with. Economics and trade, insight 12. Beginner's
Forgot
tome.
about that. But yeah, no, practical know-how I feel like is very much this. Like, you are studying up on the final boss.
Yeah, that feels correct. Okay. So I'll just... So that's, I forget, is that an edge or is that just a bonus?
What does it say?
It's a purview.
Okay,
So-
purview should be a bonus.
Thank you. With bonus, and now I need to open the Roll20 character sheet because that's where my stuff is. And that's an insight check. It's not the worst.
No.
Okay, submit. What do we got?
You
So with my purview, that actually is a success.
Yay!
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you're going through these stories of the person with the sun sword, and you're going through them, and you're trying to like figure out what the deal is with this sword. And as you keep going, you realize that it's not a deal with the sword; it is a deal with the person. As far as you can tell, all these stories and rumors and fables are all mentioning or all describing the same individual. And if you were to make a guess just based off of, like going to college and, just existing as a individual in the outer world, you would hazard a guess that the individual with the sun sword is a battle princess.
So our best bet is to meet up with the Voiceless Rose, because that seems about right. So we know she's a battle princess, right?
We do know she's a battle princess, and this is a lot of pressure to put on Dalian.
Darlene's just like, guys, I know I seem cool and aloof, but I'm stressed out 90% of the time.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna make a little note as to ask Trude if she ever fought with a sun sword.
All right.
Because right now we're at about 90%, 90% certainty with that.
Mm-hmm.
But it would make sense that the person who's currently responsible for sealing her away, who is a battle princess, is probably the same battle princess who's defeated her several times.
Yeah, and as you're coming to these realizations, you hear the footsteps of the priest coming back to check on you. So you put all the books and scrolls and tomes probably back where they were, and
Most like
skedaddle.
90, again,
Yeah,
like 45%, correct.
and you managed to scramble your way back into the little booth he stuck you in for your mundane research. And
He's gonna just pick up like a random book on like I'm gonna say
Trade
it's
and
goblin
economics.
cookery. Yeah, trade in economics and act like I'm very. Like, I'm pretty sure this is exactly the same thing I read in university. It makes for a really good paperweight.
Yeah, you come to the startling realization that you could have just like rented this book from a library or bought it third hand, and you didn't need to buy the 50 gold version of the book that your professor was selling.
Like he was so adamant that it had to be that edition. Yes, like just quietly fuming about money he didn't need to spend on textbooks.
Yeah, and we will pull out of the Temple of the Dawn Orthodoxy, and the camera will swing around and go back through the city. And who would like to go next with their downtime action?
I feel like mine's gonna be incredibly intricate, because
Mhm.
I'm forming a battle plan right now.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I feel like someone else should go first.
I'm happy to go.
All right. What would you like to do?
So, like, this whole place is made of nonsense, and if Tussie's going to have any chance of making any useful headway, she's going to need to get her polycarder actually working again.
Okay.
So that is her project, basically. I think the the whatchamacallit, actually, like all of the materials, all of the solid, the like the metals, were they are good for empowering and eldritch, I think.
It depends on like what you're gonna be making. Like what you're making will determine like what kind of abilities can be imbued into it.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that those parts of the rules are like so deeply vague.
Yeah. So what are you
What do you want to
trying
accomplish?
Well, so I guess what I need to do is like I'm I don't know what mechanically it would mean to be able to get more specific useful information out of the thing, if that's like it's trying to act like what lore, like I don't know what to ask for mechanically, because I don't understand the system well enough.
But what are you actually asking for?
So you want your polycorder, which is a
yes, I want the polycorder to give more information than just energy and where it is.
And the polycorder is a
it is skinned off of a scanner.
Oh, okay. The scanner item.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Let's see. And
that sounds like you would ideally want to go for a temporary artifact or permanent artifact.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which those can take empowering or eldritch abilities.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Which we do not have an additive for.
That's the part where it's like
yeah, because the additives that we have at the moment, unless like you guys found something that I don't know about, is the trapped songs, and trapped songs are glamour. Oh, actually no, they do have empowering. Yeah.
Yeah, they
have glamour and empowering.
Lets you. Yeah.
The empower lets you translate.
Yeah, you could use one of the trapped songs to give you the ability to understand this eldritch language.
Well, so I'm looking at the artificing stuff, and that's the part where it seems vague. Like
artificing.
Not talking about additives anymore.
Yeah, artificing is you put like a magical ability in an item. It needs to be a spell. That's what artificing is.
Okay.
So in that means basically anything with an ability marked with magic, as long as you have like that person who has.
Yeah, somebody needs to actually do it into the thing, right?
Yeah. So I actually have a couple abilities that you can artifice, but that does mean that my downtime is spent basically like giving you that ability.
Yeah.
We did.
You did put Lady Prisma into something. I remember that.
Yeah, it was one of didn't Blurb do something?
Nope. Blurb enchanted a piece of glass. Tussie put Lady Prisma.
Did I?
You copied her.
Yeah, it was a while ago, but yeah.
Yeah, because then she spent the rest of like your camp time just dramatically dying, while everyone just kind of ate food around her.
Yeah. She does that.
But yeah, no, if you want to tack some extra gold onto I would say like 5 extra gold, I'll allow you to like pick a spell, and we can,
I guess like you can find someone to like basically, you're paying them as a service to like do this thing, like to craft at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
And then you're gonna need someone who knows artificing.
Which I think
Tussie does. Tussie has
okay.
both gadgeteering and artificing now.
Wow,
because
okay.
trying to
let's see.
recreate actual science,
What
despite
is,
everything being weird.
Yeah, to kind of help you out here, what are Tussie's good stats? 'Cause I saw one spell that's probably good, but requires a good grit.
It's all. I mean, her deafness and insight are the best ones. Those are 12s. Grit is 11.
Okay, so that's a 50-50. So, the Murder Princess has a magical ability called Vex Dispel, which is a grit check to turn off a spell.
It's a really good ability.
Yeah.
Oh, can't. I think that may actually be something on her list that she can get eventually.
It's Murder Princess ability.
Yeah.
No,
so-
yeah,
But also, Factotums do also have like their own
Yeah.
version of it.
No,
that's a
and
little
also,
higher.
like, Tussie's stuff. Tussie's calling is very Frankenstein.
Mhm.
It's various things mixed together that made
let's
sense in the
see.
context.
Yeah. You could apply the Sage's Staff ability to it, so then it gets the ability to repel things with the push. It can act as a flashlight. You can
Still a bit on the
treat it
ability.
as a concealed weapon, since it would be kind of like a handheld doodad. That is from the Sage starting ability. Let's see.
I guess. Sorry, what was the limit on the abilities? Is there one?
Magic.
It's gotta be
Okay.
magic. It's
It's
gonna
just
be
gotta
marked
be
with
ma-
magic.
Glowing ink
Okay.
if you want to be able to tag some stuff with magical spray paint.
I guess. Are there any actual like informational abilities, or are they all?
There's
Yeah. Hold
divination.
on. There's a guy. Give me a second. Not the
There's
deacon.
a divining. There's
Yeah,
a divination
everyday
from Sage.
divination, page 60 on the Sage.
So-
Insight check. Attempting to see a person or a creature triggers the contest. Your insight versus their aura. Success. You can see and hear your chosen target, and the immediate area around them lasts for a few minutes.
So there's Seer Kazna, who is kind of a similar thing, but they're a grit check.
Mm-hmm.
There's Yogi Tulpa,
Okay,
who you can ask questions to. You just have to like write it down. It requires a grit check.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Let
just
me
about
see.
anything Cosmo is about to recommend is going to require a grit check.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just
Sure.
saying that these are magic tags, and 11 ain't bad. Let's see. There is Messenger Kayla, which is basically a message thing. Let's see. Wretched Tara is breathing underwater. There's another one who does things with information. I thought there was. Nope. Maybe it is just Seer Kazna and Yogi Tulpa.
If you want to learn people's emotional motivations, you could take the Battle Princess Cry of the Heart.
There is crap.
Yeah, if her polycarder started doing that, she
It
would
just
like
starts crying.
throw it on the ground and just like walk off. Like,
Run away, yeah.
this is not a feelings device. That's not okay.
Oh, you could you could grab Glittering Machine and have a hard light multi-tool.
That sounds more plausible.
Yeah, that is page 42 from the Battle Princess.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have it, so you're gonna need to find someone else with it.
Yeah.
Oh, what about Demystify? Nope, that is the Undo spells. We
Yeah,
just
that is
talked
the
about
undo
that.
for the Sage.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just like trying to look at things. Murky Mask.
But yeah, I feel like for the remote viewing kind of thing you were mentioning, the everyday divination is pretty solid.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm looking at stuff.
Okay, no, that would be more like a gravity gun. I thought prestidigitonium was like a kind of like wishy-washy parlor tricks thing, but it's mostly a you kind of animate a an item.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean,
yeah, I think the I don't know the it being it being grit is irritating, but
Yeah.
the 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 Vex dispel thing that's on Murder Princess, like the flavor text is essentially accurate. Like
You're
Chelsea
just
would
yeah.
be
fed up with this
irritated
garbage.
about a magical effect. It's like, no, absolutely not. No.
Yeah.
I do like the image of Tessie being like, I'm done with your nonsense and pointing science at it.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? No.
Like,
How about we're gonna say no in large letters written with hundreds of years of actual knowledge, you weird primitives. You know,
yeah,
she's not
just
gonna
there.
swear, but
It says no.
But yeah, so
some of these things are so weird.
they are. But yeah, there's definitely a couple of murder princesses in the guild. You can, you know, you can give them some money for their time, and they can come and demonstrate Vex dispel for you. And it's mostly them just like annoyingly like severing the mana flow to like normal like enchantments and artifacts, so like they're basically turning off the lights, but in an annoyed fashion.
Sure.
Or having someone bring out like their flaming sword of fire and just like no, and putting it out. And yeah, so let's see, what do artificing do? Is it just a thing you can do so long as someone is willing to help you, or do you require a check?
What a great
I
question.
think
I
it do-
assume I acquire a check, but
I think it does. I'm pretty sure it does require a check from like both parties to make sure that like the spell is cast, and
Okay.
I think that's what it was.
Okay, so you can make
all of this is so not written down.
Yeah.
Really.
Okay, so an advanced item rank 5, so you can make this a permanent effect on your scanner with unlimited use. Let's see. So let's just... Okay, step 1. Step 2. Yeah, you will have access to a workshop. Like the guild definitely has those for
Well, I know you can rent them.
use.
It was in the book. It was like 3 coins for a regular one and 20 coins for a one that actually gives you a bonus.
Yeah.
Tutsi does not have 20 coins, but
Yeah,
although
they got a...
I guess
Yeah, they
we
got
have
like
leftover
a basic one for...
Gator stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I have 15. I could lend you 15 coins.
Oh no, like because like the gator hide is like 25 coins each, and we still have 2 of it, and the bones are less, but seem more useful to hang on to. I mean, I guess does anyone do we actually know anyone who makes weapons?
There is a blacksmith in town.
Mm-hmm.
I meant in the party, but
in the party. No. I don't think
No,
anyone
none of us
has
are
blacksmithing.
raiders.
Yeah, because like the only person who's really using weapons has all the weapon, right?
All the weapon that I could ever need.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah,
Sorry.
so if I can trade a gator hide for the use of a actually decent workshop, and buying the murder princess lunch, I guess.
Yeah, I'll allow it. So let's see.
You make a new friend.
New friend.
Get a new ability.
What's so funny is that murder princesses are usually considered, full of anger,
Anger and angst. But they
anger,
also
angst,
have
sadness.
yeah, they also have like an ability that's straight up like you're so tsundere that like if somebody becomes friends with you, like
You're
you would
friends for
die
life.
for them. Yeah.
They seem exactly like loud angry ridges people.
Maybe they just like really need somebody who is also like, no, see, I hate it when the magic is bullshit.
Yeah, no, you just have to meet them on their own level, and then it's
Yeah.
fine.
If you're aggro back.
Okay.
So did we determine
Insight
like
check.
what that? Okay, I was gonna say. So
Yeah,
it's a +2 to that.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it is a insight check. And
Oh, I want to use my thing I've never used yet.
oh yeah, go for it.
I forget what it's called. I mean, I know what the name. Oh, it's the quirk.
Oh.
Plucky comic relief. Oh, it's I get to declare edge on a roll once per session.
Sounds good.
Although you should keep in mind that you are also allowed to declare anti-edge once per session on me, just not on the same roll.
I will keep that in mind.
Yeah, you should. It's
Keep
it's
that
to
in mind
explain
that you
things
could
like
decide to go, roll on again.
Yeah.
yeah, it's to explain things like being turned into desk lamps.
Yeah.
So we will do that then. So edge with a +2. Is it +2 or -2? Is it because
Depends.
Plus.
it's adding? But I mean, it's a good thing.
Oh,
The workshop
yeah.
bonus.
Yeah, the workshop bonus is a good thing. So it
Okay, so
pushes
it's
you
adding
in-
to my number, which I'm trying to roll under.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah,
well,
it's basically like you have to roll equal to or under your stat, and then the minor bonus
Oh!
will add 2 or -2 depending on what you
doesn't
need.
matter. You crit.
Oh,
All right. You know what? So yeah, you I guffed up everything over here. So, yeah, I will say that you have not only like made the necessary enhancements and alteration to your scanner to basically mimic a murder princess's ability to sever magic because it's stupid. But I will say that you also have gained a social link with the said murder princess.
friends.
I like making new friends.
Yeah.
From mutual magic hatred.
Yes. Okay, so this murder princess is a feminine elf named Diarn. Yeah, you basically learn like while doing this that her grandfather is a like he was a pretty big deal back in the day. He was named Thread. He did all sorts of battle princess stuff, but like she doesn't want to like follow in the family's footsteps, but she has the whole princess power anyways, and she hates it, but she thinks science is cool.
Yeah. Also, they'll bond over space because space is real dark mostly.
Oh yeah.
And murder princesses are into that, right?
Oh yeah. The crushing the crushing
yes, the
loneliness of
endlessness and loneliness.
Yes,
Space.
the dark empty void.
yes. Yeah, she loves everything about space. And so yeah, you have a new friend and a souped up scanner. And as you sit there, making good on your deal to get this murder princess some coffee and tell her more about space, the camera will pan out and swivel about, and we will head to Dalian. So, Saria, tell me of your battle plan.
Alright, okay, so first off, I want to just, I guess confirm that downtime activities, when it comes to crafting, if you're not the one crafting it, you're not spending the downtime. Right?
Yeah.
So, like,
yeah.
if we pay someone else to do it,
Mm-hmm.
technically doesn't use our,
Yeah. That begs
okay,
to
okay.
that begs to reason.
Yes, okay, yes, I'm just making sure of that because there are more questions.
Oh boy.
So, when it comes to crafting, it seems to heavily imply that when you're using, like, a material,
Yeah.
a magic material, okay, well, it doesn't actually specify. It does not specify whether it all has to be the same material.
Okay. Carry on.
Yes. Also, I'm just kind of just like reading it just to make sure. Yeah, like it kind of implies that it has to be the same material, but also it doesn't. So
Yeah, it's one of those things.
yeah, it's one of those things. So anyway,
Yeah, tell me of your idea.
there's a couple of things.
Mhm.
I know I'm not gonna have the money for it. I know I'm not. But I think it'd be good to at least have things in place. So first off, is there any way to get more pixie blossom leather in this city? I assume not, because it's a rarer material.
You know what? Just for the heck of it, give me a you know what? Give me an aura check, because like chatting people up, trying to make connections, find out if anyone has
If we're
this.
making connections, can I add my bonus from my appealing outfit to charm or convince someone?
Yeah, like this isn't the making connections downtime. This is just like to see
Yeah.
if you can find it. But yeah, you can use your
Yeah,
your
but
outfit.
it's just flavor wise.
Yeah. Dang. All right, 4 out of 14.
Yeah.
Also, geez Louise, your aura's a 14.
Yeah, dude. Battle princesses' auras are high.
They are
and also I
charismatic
raised my,
as heck.
yeah, I mean, because most of our magic is from aura, so.
All right, so
Yeah.
that was really good. So yeah, I will say that you can definitely find someone in the Peddlers Union who has a few bolts of pixie blossom leather. Let's see, how much does that cost? I'm assuming 150 or
I think
or
most
so.
of these things. Yeah, it's 150 coins per slot, it looks like.
Okay. So, you know what? I'll knock 50 off of that because you rolled so low. So that there is a 100 coin worth of pixie leather you can obtain.
Yeah, okay. Because here's the thing. I would love. Again, I don't have the coin for this. I would love, with permission from everyone else here, to basically upgrade my current appealing outfit by, I guess, remake, because it has to be remade. It has to be remade with the magical materials so that it could be imbued with one. Actually, I guess it would have to be two. Two of the 3 trapped songs. So that I could get an edge on aura.
I want to run it by the party. I want to put us in debt so I can survive
Get
a
us out
social
of it
faux
by
pas.
talking out of it.
I mean,
But also, I say this just because, like, we also do have, like, actual other magical materials, which I assume would help a lot in getting the money up to that.
Yeah, like each of these can also be sold for 150 coins
Yeah.
a piece. So if the party, let's see, where did I? Okay, here's a Discord thing. So yeah, if you wanted to sell one of the trapped songs or one of the ash ingots, you
Yeah.
could.
It would get us a lot.
Yeah.
So hence why I'm kind of here asking for permission from you guys, because this is a lot of material.
Yeah. And Tussie
I guess-
traded the large lard leather for
Yeah,
her
I also
access to
do
stuff,
actually
so-
still have like the Champa hide on me that I
Yeah,
would also actually
and-
really like to sell.
Yeah, I believe that
Yeah.
sells for like 50 a chunk.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
as
have-
far as I'm concerned, you're good to Strange doesn't know how to craft things. Strange, I don't think Strange. I think barely has an idea of like how to boil water. He's not a crafter. So I think you guys are good to sell the materials and or craft whatever you need. Both or
Okay.
neither, whichever is up.
Okay,
is up
Champa hide
to
is
you.
worth 25 coins each, actually.
Okay. The object, like the number of slots I have of Champa hide is 2. So is it per slot or just per?
It takes up 2 slots. It is 25 for
Okay.
those 2 slots.
Is big.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay, so that is like a 25 gold that I could sell to someone.
Mhm.
And then okay. Yeah, cuz like
How,
in my
how
case,
much is
I'm
it going
like,
to cost to have someone do the thing? Like, what is the actual?
Let us see. 'Cause I think it would be under services if we okay. I always gotta zip back to the top so I can find the table of contents. Yeah.
Mm.
Let's see.
Oh, I do have the table of contents pulled up right now. I can actually do that. Or, oh, nope, I spoke too soon. I do not. There we go. No, I still had it over by bonds so I could remember how those work.
Okay. Here's services, room and board, treatment service, workshop rental, crafter commission and repair.
there it is.
Commissioning customized gear costs 50% more than the calculated list price rounded up.
Yeah, except this isn't customized gear, because customized gear is like its own whole
Oh, you're right. This
other
is crafting
thing.
imbued
gear.
Add 50% rounded up of the cost of the gear
Okay, and how do you calculate the cost of gear?
by each item used.
Appealing outfit costs 20 stones.
Oh, that's
Okay.
cheap. All
That's
right.
30
Right, but-
stones.
The edge part, right? Where does that
That
calculate?
will be the okay, so it uses 2 Fey Blossom leather, which is 300 total. And then 2 pearls of trapped song, which is an additional 100. So it is 400 coin and 20 stone.
Yep.
So it's 50% more than that?
Yes.
But does
Yes.
that imply that they're providing the materials?
It is,
Or is it-
they are performing the action.
That's literally just the labor is
Yeah,
is
just the labor.
50% more than the parts. Okay.
Yeah, because they're heckin'
Wait, we're close to the
professionals.
cost of crafting
I-
imbued gear.
Tussie should just be staying in town and crafting
Yeah.
for people.
And
Wait,
nobody else has blacksmithing. Huh? We couldn't just, like... No.
Yeah, you would need tailoring to make an outfit.
I mean, how long can it take for me to study tailoring? It can't cost as much to study tailoring as it does
As it does to learn economics and trade. And the
Yeah,
sealed
like-
names of those who shan't be called upon by mortal tongue.
So
Neil
the
here for
information's
real-
out there.
being like, it was supposed to link to something that talked about costs of crafting imbued gear, but it literally does not say much about the cost of crafting imbued gear.
Is there a
The cost of crafting
Well-
imbued gear and no, it's okay, yeah, it doesn't like bring it up there, but down with the example item, it shows the cost on page 293.
Oh, okay. So
And
so in
yeah,
there,
so-
literally just
okay.
the value of the
Yeah,
materials.
it's just everything added, and
So
then
it's just
there's
everything,
the crafting
and then-
commission.
Extra.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is in here.
Yeah. It's
We
just
just did
not
not
on the.
say it.
Yeah, it's on the incorrect page.
Yeah. Okay.
boy? This is Beacon all over again.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's like
I
the
get
information
I
is
get
in
break
here,
and
but where?
beacon confused for many reasons.
Okay. So that would mean the total cost of getting this thing made.
630 or 600 gold, 30 stone.
Okay. Okay. Stone. Okay. Which means.
Hmm.
And of course, like getting that second Pixie Blossom leather is like another 100.
Yes.
So that's 700.
If I give Dolly in my book of trade and economics, does he get a bonus on haggling?
I might have to haggle looking at this.
Yeah, I
mean-
Myself, I only have 13 coins.
all the
Um,
remaining gator stuff would be like 40 coins worth.
I
Yeah.
have 15 and whatever I can get for an authoritative outfit.
Not
Is I have the
much.
20. Yeah, I
Which
have
is
the
like
25
coins.
from the Champa hide, and then I have like the 13 from my own, and then okay. Welcome to math the session.
Welcome to tabletop.
You know,
Right.
I always think of that Tumblr post where it's like, yeah, this is like tabletop RPGs or I think they state D&D specifically,
Mhm.
but all tabletop RPGs are a scam to trick gay people into doing math,
Yeah.
and it's true.
It's true.
I would never do math if I didn't do this.
All right. So, you know what? Let's do
I'm
a little.
calculating other things right now.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say
Oh,
we could do a little
Okay,
negotiation.
okay. Actually, I think we have.
Oh.
I think we'll have enough. I think
We
we'll
just have to
enough.
sell the blurb plushie and the Mesa keychain.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
So if we sell all of the ash bronze, the Feywood, and the dew silver, it will get us a total of 900 coins.
Dang.
Okay. Okay. This isn't. I don't know if this is strange or Cosmo having this reaction. The
Some-
900 coins that we're gonna immediately spend.
Yeah, as
on
you're
a
sitting
coat.
at the library reading the tome about economics and trade, you just get this sense of, oh no, Dalian's spending all of our money.
Well, I mean, I only need to spend like 700 or less than that, actually, unless I can haggle real heckin' good.
We can try.
See,
I can
I'm looking at the thing under the crafter commission thing, and it's like there's a thing about, not all crafters are able to work with or have access to the magic materials and additives
BRD
required,
access to
which-
the magic material.
But that's what I mean. That implies that when that paying calculation means that they are providing the materials, and the labor is just 50% of the materials cost. And if you're providing the materials, then it's just that 50% and not like
Okay.
Hmm.
150%.
No, that's a solid argument.
That is a
No,
solid
that-
argument.
I support. I
It's because it says
support-
add an extra 50%. Like it seems implied that is the whole cost. Because you're not making it yourself, you have to pay 50% extra. But
Did they say anything about
that's
this
just
on
my
the-
pitch.
Why do I have
too.
a?
I do know
Hmm.
that in one of my older break games, we did say that like if you have the materials and you're crafting it yourself, you do have a significant discount to the cost of making it because you're providing the materials and you're the one making it. I mean, here's the thing. I feel like that could also be a very reasonable argument for haggling.
That
Be
does
like,
sound
I
like a
have all
very
the
reasonable.
I
You know what?
I
Give me a haggle with since you have all this stuff, I'll give you an edge on this.
Yes, let's
If you
go.
have anything that adds bonuses to negotiation.
I do.
Okay.
With my current appealing outfit.
You're like, see this? What if it was Fey leather?
I need to inspire the artist in them.
Dalian's previews.
Oh, that is a 6 out of
Hey.
14.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
And
so,
also, like, if I'm competing against someone, that extra +2 could potentially help a lot. But
that it could.
Something.
All right.
Something.
Let's see. So.
Farming.
Competing
Okay,
against
so-
the version of you that's wearing a crappier outfit.
Yeah. All right. So you know what? I'm going to roll a d20, and I'm going to add 7 to this, or not add 7. Their target is going to be 7. I'll say, because they are a tailor and not necessarily a shoppy boy. Dang. All right. So yeah, that is a 8 out of 7. So, you have inspired this tailor. You have shown him that you have gotten most of the items and reagents, and you know what? I will say that this particular tailor is a tetrabin named...
Are they with a tenebrate?
Tenebrate. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. So yeah, this is a tenebrate called the Weaver. He's very dramatic. Usually works in silks that are spider web patterned.
I love him already.
Yeah, just very, very over the top, dramatic. Every piece of furniture he has is a fainting couch. And
I can vibe with this person. That's we're on the same wavelengths here.
and yeah, you have inspired him. He has a extra bolt of pixie blossom leather, so the actual total, I suppose, will be 200 even. For
Very
the
reasonable.
50% upcharge with the leather. And Saria, how do you feel about spiders? Or how does anyone here feel about spiders?
Strange. Like
Dalian has a thing about keeping calm in odd situations, so I think Dalian is not the most used to spiders, but could get behind a spider. Could vibe with a spider.
Okay. But no players here have a bad arachnophobia?
Not a phobia thing.
yeah.
No.
No, you're
players-
talking about like me specifically. I think if there is a real spider in front of me right now, I would freak out. But if it's not, I'm
Okay.
good.
Okay, and you said you were fine, Cosmo?
Good.
Okay, that's good.
Spiders I can handle.
So you learn why this man has called himself the Weaver, as dozens, if not hundreds, of spiders descend from the dark rafters of his somehow underlit but still very well lit studio.
Now
And
I
they-
take back what I said about how Dalian feels about spiders.
Yeah,
This man is just a goth Disney princess, and I'm here
Exactly.
This
So, yeah,
many, Dalian will still do his best to be courteous, but
He's sweating loudly.
for it.
So yeah, the first wave of spiders remove his giant lily pad hat, and the rest come down and they're like leaving little strands of silk. They seem to actually be taking your measurements,
I was gonna
and
say.
then they kind of zip off, and then a different set of spiders descends upon him and actually starts weaving your the framework to the suit. And
So is he
once-
just like conducting?
Yeah, he is 100% conducting them like a maestro.
Amazing.
I hope he gets a princess song.
And yes, once the spiders have finished making the framework for this very snazzy authoritative outfit,
Appealing.
appealing. Sorry,
Those are two very different
those
items.
are very different. He walks over. He kind of like walks around you a few times, making little minor adjustments here and there, and then he like grabs it by the collar, and in one swift motion, he yanks the outfit off of you, revealing that you are still in your normal clothing. And you don't know how he, like, Yakuza style took this outfit off of you without ruining it. But
Yeah,
it looks
just hear
perfectly
you.
fine. And yeah, he basically tells you, like, oh, come back tomorrow and I'll have it finished for you. It will be my greatest work this week.
I'm so excited to see.
And, yeah, the camera will, pan out as Dalian is leaving the Weaver's, tailor shop, and the spiders, like, lower his hat back down upon his head as he leaves. And,
It's played by Tim Curry.
oh yes, 100%.
Oh, 100.
And, yeah, just spray paint Tim Curry blue, and you got the Weaver.
And also
Yes.
just to make sure we all know, if it's 200, then if we just sell one of the materials, I suggest 1 ingot of ash bronze.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then like I sell the champa hide I have.
Do you still need the
And-
gator stuff?
Yeah, basically if we sell like all the other like mundane material stuff that we have, we would have enough
Yeah.
for
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Yay!
And the camera pulls out as the triumphant music plays while studying and crafting and being used as a living mannequin has occurred. Soft fade to a table in the Delvers Guild where there's just a blurb plushie and a keychain of Mesa just sitting on that table. And we will end tonight's session.
I was still gonna do my actual downtime thing, but okay.
I forgot. I am sorry about that.
Yeah, it's like
Rewind.
I'm
Does-
sorry,
does
I am
that-
taking up a lot, but it's because this
I-
is
Does that not count as shopping? I thought shopping was a thing.
it actually isn't.
Oh,
Shopping's not being
okay.
prepared.
Being prepared is basically like you spend a certain amount of gold so that later on you can be like, oh, I have an
Oh.
item.
I bought this. I
I'm
bought this
ready for a
retroactively.
thing.
Oh,
Okay,
okay,
okay.
okay.
That's what
It's
being
a queued up
prepared is.
shopping montage.
Yeah, being
Got you.
prepared is basically like you spend a certain amount of money and like a certain amount of time so that you have the excuse later when you go like we don't have any rope. I actually prepared rope.
Okay.
That's legit.
Write
Like,
the
that's-
item
that's
into a
what the
blank
actual
inventory slot. Okay,
Yep.
okay.
Got you. Okay, so it's the Batman. Like, no, you gave me 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we'll rewind that. Dalian is coming back out of the store as he has mostly just commissioned someone to obtain it or do a thing for him. So
Yeah.
now what all
And-
math are you about to put us through?
I'm still there's still gonna be madness, and we'll see if this is actually gonna work out or not. However, we have one more pearl of trapped songs,
Mm-hmm.
and that can be used for glamour and empowering. consumable items can also be glamored or empowered.
Are you about to cook some treats of good talking?
This is some Alice in Wonderland stuff. I love it.
So I'm not gonna do actual treats of good talking. I am, however, I'm thinking, you know what? I'm the only one who knows Dream Call. I think it'd be good for people to, you know, just eat a little something, and they can also do Dream Call.
Okay. Solid.
Okay, you are making
You
an
with
arcane
Unshaped.
confection.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
I believe I need to borrow a workshop for this.
Yes. Arcane confections that boost your performance or alter your mind or body will typically last for a few hours. The properties of the new arcane confection must be agreed upon with your GM. Your GM may require you to attain specific additives or ingredients to create these concoctions. A cooking workshop is required. So yeah, we speed ran through all of the requirements. You have my okay. You have the ingredients. You have the gumption. So
Now, do I have skill?
yeah. First of all, do you have the description? What are these trapped song confections looking like?
Yeah, I could. Okay. Okay, so we know the trapped song. I want to go for the empowering, which is imbued items allow you to speak and understand the language of Dream Call. So, and this, considering this is like a pearl, I'm thinking that I'm basically going to kind of like break it up into like almost like little sugars, and I'm gonna make us some like little sugary treats.
That's better than my idea. I was thinking froyo with sprinkles.
See, I
don't think we can keep froyo around for that long. Like, I don't think it's travelable.
If it's magic, you know.
Yeah, if it's magic, who knows?
I mean, I guess, but I don't have any. Is there Tupperware in this era? I'm thinking about like the logistics of keeping an ice cream essentially in your pocket.
The preserving containers of the rubber maids. But yeah,
I'm kind of over here thinking about more like a cookie.
Yeah.
Like a little cookie.
No, he can make some sugar cookies.
Yeah. And if I read it correctly, it does look like if one pearl of trapped song is like one slot, then I can make one slot's worth of rations, which is 10 rations.
Solid.
You can make 10 hours worth of Dream Call.
Yes.
Yeah.
AKA my life. I'm gonna live as Dalian. See what it's like.
Yeah, Dalian's just over there like, yeah, I get to listen to the untold horrors all the time.
The moment that someone eats one of these and they realize what kind of language this is, and this is the language that like Dalian grew up with, you guys will all be like,
sanity check.
You know, this actually explains a lot. This actually explains a lot about why you're like this.
Alright, so yeah, give me the just spend the money to rent a workshop.
Yeah. And the workshop, it's a cooking workshop.
Yeah, actually.
And I'm doing the thing.
Oh my god.
Right?
Wait a second. You
with your mentor.
You actually are friends with Gib, the owner of the Placeholder Cafe.
Yep.
So you know what? If you're willing to give him one of these cookies, you can use his kitchen for free.
I do it. We don't need 10 of them, so I'm all for that. I'm willing to share in the cookies. I'm so ready to share with the cookies.
If Dalian has a bond, doesn't he get a +2?
It's not really like no action was taken to form a bond. It's just like they're kindred spirits of the culinary arts.
Okay,
I haven't done a socializing downtime with him.
That's okay. That's right. For some reason, I thought that you had, but But no, that must have been just like flavor for the crafting.
Yeah. That was
Basically.
just flavor for making the sliders of
I still
forgotten
have those.
effect. Yeah.
They do
telepathy.
telepathy. They
Yeah.
do telepathy. I still have 2 of those. I still have
Yep.
2 of those. If we ever need telepathy, I have them.
We might.
I feel like going to the Baroness of Scales and eating a Dream Call sugar cookie and a telepathy slider would be the equivalent of like taking an edible and doing a tab of acid.
Yeah. Yeah, honest. Yeah, no, that's yeah.
Like
But also I have
I'm
to
way
ask,
too sober for this interaction.
Yeah.
but also I have to ask, does Dahlia not look like someone who has partaken in recreational activities before his past?
He's from the Merc. Of
He's
course
from
he
the
has.
Merc.
You know that they've got good stuff in the Merc, you know.
Like we
Which-
all know Faye. We
Be
all
nice
know
to
Faye.
Just look at this man. He's wearing a lily pad for a hat.
Yeah.
All right. So what attribute
An
does
aura
your
for me.
cooking aura? Oh no.
Yep.
Okay, use your dang aura.
May I use my purview of dealing with the odd and arcane because I'm literally
You're
working
literally
with
giving cookies
About
the
to feed us
ability to
the odd
give
and
people
arcane, yeah.
language. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you're doing
Oh!
what my husband would say is food crimes.
Food crimes. Food crimes.
I keep trying to think of like a pun. Oh, yeah,
12 out of
food
14.
crimes.
That is
Nice
the
too.
closest to a fail you have had so far on aura checks.
Yep.
I was
Which
going to
is
say
funny
the dice
because I have
had been awfully
absolutely
nice for a while.
failed on
Yeah.
cooking before.
All right, so yeah, you offer Quib 1 cookie in exchange for the use of his kitchen, and takes a bit of experimenting, but yeah, you manage to embody your heritage as an individual from the Mert to mix dubious ingredients into cookies for the enjoyment of all. And yeah, you successfully make some Dreamcaller cookies.
Dream
It's a
Call
talkie.
cookies. I need to figure out a better name for them.
Yes.
I like reading the actual like what the trapped song pearls are. They're like pearls imbued with the songs of sirens.
Mhm. Yeah, it is like a concept shaped into a pearl.
And also it's funny. It's like from his side with the wistful dark, but not actually from the murk. It's
Yeah.
from like the oceans of that area. So I'm just like I'm taking these souls of sirens into these cookies, baby.
Yeah, you're looking at the Souls of Sirens and you're like, I can ballpark it. Yeah, I could probably guess the proper dosage for everyone else.
I have dubbed them pearl sugar cookies in my inventory.
All right, so
Okay.
you have 9 pearl sugar cookies,
Yay.
and with that actual final downtime action, the
With the sound of Breath of the Wild cooking music.
oh yeah, 100%.
Yep.
You just set a fire on Quib's floor and just sat the wok on there. And he's more fascinated by the fact that you used a wok to cook a cookie, but still.
Yeah, he's like, how did you do that without burning anything?
But yeah, so skill. It's how we do shit in the Merc. But yes, now our camera will pan away and focus in on the marketable allies as we will end tonight's session. I have been John, the facilitator of this nonsense. With any luck, there will be more nonsense next session, and hopefully more party members. And let's see. Yep, our studious student over here is Cosmo.
I'm Cosmo. I've been playing Strange Brew, reader of books, and again, the guy who wants to talk to the thing that destroys time. You can find me over on my Twitch channel at Codmo Memory, probably shortly after this, because I might actually try to get a couple hours of Yakuza in tonight. Apart from that, I'll be, I think, next week, next week, playing Beacon and getting confused about its rules over on John's channel at Crim's Bacon, where I get to play Moogle, who explodes things real good.
And you burned down a tavern.
It was necessary. At any rate, apart from that, basically, I'm around. I'll be. You know where to find me if you need me. That's me. Bye.
All right. And following up Cosmo, we have our comedic cosmonaut. There we go. Dora.
Okay, that's solid. Hi. I am Pandora Beatrix, and I've been playing Tussie, the very very jaded engineering ensign. I can be found at Pandora Beatrix on Blue Sky. At PandoraBeatrix.com, I guess. It's so weird how they do that. I don't know. Anyway, which is also my website, which you should not go to because it's stale. But I am a voice actor, among other things. You can hear me most frequently on the Modus Files, a Fallout 76 podcast, currently in its 4th season. There is, if you happen to be in the Philadelphia area, Memorial Day weekend, a new stage musical that I'm in, it is called William Henry Harrison the Musical. This would be that president who was in office for a month and then died. It is a parody musical, and if you like Hamilton, you will probably like this musical, I am allowed to say legally. But I'm real excited. It's going to be dope.
Yay.
I think that's about it for the moment.
All right. And finally, we have our clever confectionist. Yeah, that works. Saria.
Sorry about all the nonsense I did today. I saw the materials and I saw an opportunity, and I'm like, I have to take it. Dalian will be the prettiest man here. And also it will not be the end of it. I'm sorry. I have started actually streaming again on my Twitch. Animal of the Elements. I started actually doing it. It's not a consistent schedule, but I'm trying for Tuesdays, maybe Thursdays. I've basically just been updating sprites for my game, which the pre-launch is also up. Pre-launch is up. Pirate Princess Kickstarter. Pre-launch is up. Go follow it.
Yeah.
Even if you're not gonna end up buying anything, the follow helps. The algorithm likes it, so you should do it.
Yeah. I'm broke most of the time, and I'm gonna back it. What's your excuse, listener, watcher?
I hope we have affordable options.
Yes.
I think they're affordable options.
Yeah. $300 for the game. That's pretty good option.
God, I wish. No, actually, no. I think I'd rather not. I don't like the idea of that. Sounds like capitalism.
Games Workshop, right? Just include 2 figures to it, and then call it $300.
Instead, we are planning $300 to have maybe your character little cameos.
Yeah, insert your nonsense. Yeah.
I always love those. Yes, and
anyway, that's me.
Yes, and I have been the I don't have a pun for this. I ran the game.
Confused
game.
conductor.
There we go. I have been the confused conductor, and yeah, I can be found on social media, Crim's Bacon. I can be found on my own podcast, Bacon Flavored Pods, where I am running a manifest campaign, Shadows in the Bayou, which is kind of a sci-fi western horror situation where the party is currently about to be ripped apart by dogs and townsfolk. I also run Evil East Rogues, a beacon campaign set in the world of Final Fantasy XII, where the party recently blew up their hiding spot. It was totally all them. It wasn't the local authority. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no kidnapping. But yes, I also run, I almost said Break. Yes, I obviously run Break.
I mean, you should tune in.
You should.
Cool.
It's unhinged. But along with Break, I also run Fallout 2D20.
I forgot about that. That's tomorrow,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, Arc 55. It will be tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where we are currently running through Act 2 of the Machine Frequencies Baked In Adventure. I fully expect the party to supplant all my expectations and wrap up this this act before I can even roll a die. And on alternating Mondays, which not this coming Monday, but the next coming Monday, I run Amber Hearts, a Pathfinder 2nd Edition campaign using the Mech Finder supplemental systems. So it's kind of a mech anime fantasy dealy-do with punchy folks and chitinous werehorses and a pompous prince and a robot. And
Amazing.
yeah, also I draw for money. If you can't afford Saria, I'm over here as the budget option. I do all the art and setup for my streams, so the layouts, the starting soon screen, all that stuff I do. So
You talked to me on Discord. John drew my icon, just the strange plushie.
It's amazing.
Do I still have?
I love him so much.
As an item or an object I can just. Yep, there it is. I still have it as just an on-hand image to toss on stream.
Bring him out! Bring out my boy.
The boy, complete with Ogre Gauntlet. But yeah, I believe that will be it for us today. We will talk to people later, and until next time, don't forget your coat and thread. Bye.
Bye.